So you're looking for YouTube videos to make without showing your face? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to my series on YouTube video topics. Today we want to talk about YouTube video ideas without showing your face. How many of us watch videos and it's just a person talking in the background, and maybe it's someone else doing something, or maybe it's just commentary over another video? Well, I want to share with you today 5 simple video ideas you can make without ever showing your face. So the first thing you can do is film your surroundings. Maybe it's a waterfall. And you're in the background talking. Or maybe it's in nature.
Like a hungry duckling looking to rock.
And you're looking at animals and things, and maybe you're talking in the background. Or maybe it's kind of going through a slideshow of different things and you're talking in the background. See, these are ideas that you can use. However, I will say that when you're not showing your face, whatever you have on the screen should be entertaining. For instance, many people will actually record their podcast. Well, one of the things they'll do is they'll take a cartoon overlay that is kind of talking and kind of acting things out that you're watching the cartoon, but you're hearing the voice that's in the background. Their faces are never shown. Or if you don't want to really show your face, maybe you go and you do a time lapse of different events on the sky, or maybe it's nighttime, maybe it's the moon crossing, maybe it's the stars, maybe it's the ocean, or maybe it's just on a beach and you're just filming in the sand and you're watching the wind blow over the sand. Those types of things, they're not stagnant. That's one of the things I really want you to think about, is that when you're not showing your face for YouTube video ideas, try not to film things that are stagnant. Now, even a slideshow moving back and forth across the screen is something that it keeps the eyes moving. Now, when you want to keep interest in your video with no faces, the key point here is keep the audience's attention by keeping their interest. Show different things, maybe kind of show different light aspects, show different, what would be in the different prisms, look at different things, look at different tints. Maybe if you have your channel identification on there, it's kind of going back and forth. Show some movement. Just do not have that single blank screen, because how many times have we seen those videos and we realize, well, it's stimulating to the mind and your hearing senses, but visually it's not working. So think about that. And then that's a great segue into, if you're not really wanting to show your face, one of the things you can do is you can actually get a cartoon caricature on the screen itself. Show something. Maybe it's as simple as a time lapse of somebody putting a puzzle together. I have seen that, and the puzzle was ultimately about something that was being talked about in the video. Or maybe it was kind of someone, playing Sudoku, and they're going through it, and you're watching them. Anything that moves. I really want you to think about that. Sometimes I've even seen them where they'll play tic-tac-toe. And it sounds so simple, and it really kind of sounds silly to some people, but it's all the same principle of not being stagnant and really kind of keeping the eyes moving. Because as a YouTube creator, if you can keep the eyes moving, you can keep the hearing of people hearing and following along, you can really entice them to watch more. Keep the hunger going. How many times have you watched a video to where it's only audible? Now, some of us can listen to something and be active doing something else. Completely different scenario. Maybe that's what your channel's about. Maybe your channel's, more of a podcast to where people can listen to it and run. Or people can, some people love audible books. So think about it kind of like as an audible book format. Well, that's one thing. And maybe YouTube isn't the best platform for that. But sometimes it's also better for another exposure to a certain and a different group and audience. So keep those things in mind when you're making YouTube video ideas in which you don't want to show your face. And so, sometimes don't forget, if you don't show your face and you really want to talk about doing things, show your hands. Show your hands doing something. Film yourself, but keep your face out of it. You know, there are many reasons why you might not be able to show your face, but think about what can be entertaining for the audience and for the viewer. Well, I hope you found value in today's video. If you have, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, but don't forget to ring that bell so you become notified in the future. Well, down below, I'm going to include resources on steps on how to find your niche, or maybe it's how to improve your speaking on camera in the background to where you speak confidently. So I'm going to include those resources down below. Well, once again, be on the lookout for video 3 in this series as we talk about YouTube video ideas for guys. Once again, this is Wayne from Think Management, and I'll see you soon. You have a great day.